Hot Boy produced it.
Hold up. Who's bad at nigga? Hold up. Kenny Kane, let go, nigga, yeah.
Let me pop my shit. $20,000 on my wrist, 2,500 on my feet, no squares on my circle. But I got them all on my kicks, and I got them all on my bag, and I'm all blowing cash. Know a nigga don't need to say, but sometimes I gotta show my ass. Poppin' shit on the gram, making all my old bitches mad. Make a big miss what she had. Pussy nigga gon' hate, I'ma still put it in their face. In that billion next time I'm in a race. Raw corn full of cake, nigga violated, he'll play. When you see him, make sure he get 8, make it back from the bay. Nigga, that's 100 y'all play. Low 50, stack the other 50K. Rich nigga business, broke nigga stay in your place. So you end up out of tape. Today I'ma pop my shit, $20,000 my wrist. Checkerboards on my kicks. Look how my necklace hit 10. Just follow me on IG. I don't really like giving out my digits. You ain't on the same thing like me. I think you should keep your distance. Rich nigga shit, you should mind your business. She say I'm looking good in that Bentley. My shirt Versace, that's it, how I pop it. And this gon' be the only time I rock it. My diamond dancing like they doing the shoot. Hey, that my nigga, but I pay him no shoot. I'm really that guy, I don't need no proof. I hear you talking, but what you gon' do?
Hold on, let me pop my shit. 30K shopping spree for my bitch. Woo! Another 30K for a hit. Bitch, we sip act, we don't sip that other perp shit. 30 on the ring. This bitch don't bling bling, then I ain't the king of the team. 14 bedroom bitch, man, I really live a real nigga dream. Besides y'all low, loud ass colors. 442 hitting hard like a motherfucker. All kind of foreigns in my yard like a motherfucker. Football field, 100 yards like a motherfucker. Big white, long tick, long top, big whip. Buy cash off the lot. Today my day, I'ma keep my K, I'ma keep going up, bitch, better not play.
Today I'ma pop my shit, $20,000 my wrist. Checkerboards on my kicks. Look how my necklace hit 10. Just follow me on IG. I don't really like giving out my digits. You ain't on the same thing like me. I think you should keep your distance. Rich nigga shit, you should mind your business. She say I'm looking good in that Bentley. My shirt Versace, that's it, how I pop it. And this gon' be the only time I rock it. My diamond dancing like they doing the shoot. Hey, that my nigga, but I pay him no shoot. I'm really that guy, I don't need no proof. I hear you talking, but what you gon' do?
Yeah. What up? You already know it's the man about town, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. You did. And you know what I'm saying? I'm excited about tonight, man, because you know what I'm saying? This is, like I say, this is one of the main reasons why I even came on this motherfucking YouTube. You know what I'm talking about, man? Real shit, though, man. Shout out to my homie Kenny Kane, straight up out of that M-Town. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about? Tonight, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm excited because I got this brother from Memphis on the show. You know what I'm saying? M-Town representative, you know what I mean? Upcoming artist, talented brother. You hear me? Y'all just see he got the joint with Boosie on there. He got way more joints. You know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about linking up with real ones, giving people the shine they deserve. You know what I'm talking about? When I see raw talent, when I see people doing beautiful things, you know, it's my right and my responsibility and obligation to shine light on it. You know what I'm talking about? And this brother right here is none less. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what it is, man. What's good with y'all, man? You already know what it do, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You did. We got my man XL Pro in the building. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We had to skip the show back a little bit because my man Kenny Kane, he got a situation going on. He got to handle some business because he's an actual artist actually working. So we had to roll it back for him. When he called me and told me that, I said, it's no problem, brother. I understand. You know, when you really out here making moves, you know what I'm saying, you doing things, you might have to adjust your schedule and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Real ones linking up. I told y'all, real niggas coming to take this YouTube shit the fuck over, man. You know what I'm saying? All that fuck shit, getting out the way. You know what I'm saying? We having real niggas come to this joint, you know what I'm talking about, and take it over. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the StreamYard link right there. I'll just highlight it on the screen. Just, you know, Whenever you ready to come in, Kane, just go ahead, hit that link. I'll bring you right in. What's good with y'all? How y'all like last night's show, though? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do it on Friday nights over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We just be clowning it. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up about some real shit. You know what I mean? And that's how we get down. You know, I'm talking about Friday night wrap up. Tomorrow, you already know we got the spiritual roots popping with my pops. And next week we got a nice you know, a nice little setup, you know what I mean? Nice little plethora of topics of discussion that we're going to break down and dismantle, you know what I mean? But y'all know how we do it on Saturday nights, man. You know what I'm talking about? We kind of do stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a listening party, we have somebody on, you know what I mean? And it's an honor and a privilege and pleasure, you know what I'm talking about, to be able to use my platform to, you know what I'm saying, give people the opportunity to let people see what they do. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. What y'all been into today, man? Saturday. It's been mild up here in Columbus today, you know, kind of like a raining type situation from last night, but it was cool. You know what I mean? I ran around today. You know, on Saturday, I fall back. I'll be running around busy all week. On Saturdays, I really just fall back, do my laundry. You feel me? Do a little grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? And respond to all my emails, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't get to out throughout the week, stuff like that, set up stuff for next week. You know, man, working and all that, you know what I mean? So on Saturday nights, I like to do stuff like this, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with real ones and display what they got going on, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, though, man, you know, how y'all like that track right there by my man Kenny Kane, man? He got his own YouTube page too, man. Y'all go over there, subscribe to him, man. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and mod my homie up too. Let me go ahead and do that. All right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that. Now you can do some other stuff when you mod people up now. Yeah, you know that YouTube always adding new little twists and turns to their situation, man. You know, I ain't even know. You know, I just don't be regularly modding people up. You know what I'm talking about? But I have to go ahead and mod my man Kenny Kane TV up. Kenny Kane TV, what it do, man?
What's up with it, man?
Man, you already know, man. It's an honor and a privilege to have you on the show, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know you busy. Because like I said, you out here actually working, but I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come tap in and walk with me over here at the platform, man. So I'm going to fall back. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you is, and we're going to get straight to it.
Man, Kenny Kane, you know, Memphis 10 representative. You did what I'm saying? Been doing this music thing for a minute. You did what I mean? But I might one of the last real ones left. You can believe that. I talk the talk they need to hear. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, they can catch me on all the social platforms at Kenny.Kane. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Kane TV on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Like I said, I came across your content on YouTube about 2 months ago, going on 3 months ago now. You know what I'm saying? And somehow we connected on Facebook. I don't know what happened. You know, because sometimes you just be accepting random friend requests or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, I'm starting to watch on Facebook. So I'm like, hold on. So I went to the YouTube and I'm like, hold on, man. I'm like, hold on, man. I said, my nigga nice for real though. Like, hold on, this nigga got me up with bullshit. Like all type of niggas from his city popping this. I'm like, oh man, let's tap in with the homie, man. And like you said, he one of the last real ones left. Like, let me just say this though, bro. When I hit this brother up, now this nigga got like, he in the car and stuff. Wait till we come back in. My brother right here got way more subscribers than me, right? You hear me?
I could hear
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I couldn't hear the last time you said it though.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Right, you can hear me real clear now?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, now I was saying, man, I hit my brother up right here, right?
Right.
And he ain't get Hollywood on me, like, man, he was like, nah, for sure, man, what it is, like, straight up. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's the real nigga right here, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that right there just let me know this is a real one right here, man. And I'm the same way, bro. Like I say, we want to. It's a very dying breed of us left out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? And
Right.
it's just
Right.
it's a beautiful thing that we got this platform while we got it linked up. And whatever can transpire from real niggas linking up gonna happen. It's gonna be some real shit when real niggas link up. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to sit up there, Kenny Kane, to tell us about a little bit where you from. You know what I'm saying? What inspired you to get into music? You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta go deep into your past, right, like that, because we're gonna get to the other stuff. But as far as that, just give us a little brief outlay of like what inspired you to get into music and when you start taking it serious.
Man, Kenny Kane, Memphis, Tennessee, like I said. But the music thing, that just it's kind of like playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in the
Right,
hood, like you either making music, playing basketball, football. I did all of them. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Rap thing is just, what I'm saying, was still going. Yes, you know how that sports shit work.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, I just still been doing it. You know what I'm saying? I done been to prison, did 5 years. I was doing it when I was in there, doing it before I went to jail. Shit, get
Mm-hmm.
back out, still doing my thing.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? And I seen all that when I was looking on the Facebook and all of that. And I'm like, damn, man,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say this to y'all real quick, though, man, right? Because I don't want it to ever seem like when we talk about our experiences from being in a joint, like we glorifying it or we're making this seem like you ain't no real nigga if you ain't been to the joint. Nah, I'm just,
right, right, right,
you feel what
right.
I'm saying? Can you? Now, what we saying is this. Look at this. Look how many of us have actually been to prison.
Yeah,
Right.
for
So
sure.
instead of looking at it from that aspect, like we trying to glorify it, look at it from the aspect of we made it and survived through it, and we here to tell how it operates, right?
Yeah, and
You know,
how
and
not
how
to go.
you feel me? And it don't matter what state you in, you know what I'm saying? It's a business. You know what I mean? And
Right.
when you go in there and you know what I'm saying, do your time in the joint. My man said he did 5. I did 6.5 on my last stretch. You hear me?
Yeah.
Knock Bubba Sparks out of nigga too. But at the same time,
What?
I realized when I was in there, you know what I'm saying, a lot of different things like I see you did. So, you know what I'm saying? Talk a little bit if you can, if you have liberty to you know what I'm saying, what led you to ending up in that old who's gal, man?
Oh, man, typical street shit, trapping. You know what I'm saying? Caught up on the interstate. You know what I'm saying? When I got caught, you know what I'm saying? I went on the run for a couple years though. So when I got
Oh,
caught, you
okay.
know what I'm saying? I ran on them a couple years and shit. And ended up had to go do the time and shit. I was locked up in Georgia. I got caught up on the interstate I got caught up on I-20. You
Oh
know what I'm
man.
saying? Like 2009, I got caught up on that motherfucker. I went on a run. I got out like 17.
That's crazy because I got locked up in 2010 and I got out in 2016.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Right.
July 5th, 2016. It'll be 7 years this year.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So
You
it's
know
a
what I'm saying?
beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful
Hell
thing
yeah.
to be able to make.
Hell yeah. Be able to not go back to that motherfucker. A lot of niggas go back.
Listen
You know what
here,
I'm saying?
man. That last little stretch I did, Kenny came, man. I was like, listen here. I said, man, it's a wrap. You understand me, man?
Yeah.
Ain't
It's
nobody
over
about
with.
to keep. You feel ain't nobody about to keep sitting out here playing games with this bullshit out here, going back and forth to the joint, man, for nothing.
Hell nah. They got a place for your ass for
We
sure.
got a spot for you, man. You hear me?
Hell yeah. Nigga ain't with
We
all
got my,
that.
yeah, we got my nigga Kenny K in the building, man. So you know what I'm saying? When you got out in 2017, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What was it like? Because you know, when you doing that 5+ ball stretch, man, you miss a nice chunk in society because things change in 5-year
Yeah,
increments.
yeah, a lot of shit had changed, you know what I'm saying? I had to catch up, I had to see what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I ended up meeting somebody, I ended up meeting my girl I'm with right now, was like goddamn, probably like 3 months after I got out. She kind of
Okay.
brought me up to speed to what's going on, you know what I'm saying, all the way around the board. So
Right.
shit, I kind of caught up. I kind of caught up a little quick than normal. You know what I'm saying? Because I had somebody who was really lacing my shoe, let me know what's going on out here. Because you can still have a cell phone in prison and all that, but you
Right.
still ain't gonna be up to speed when you get out. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta know
Right.
what's going on because you ain't out here moving. It's different when you're moving in it.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Cause when you got the jack in the joint, you know what I mean? You got your phone, it's like you interacting with it, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's not you can't really take advantage of it like you want to, because like you said, you ain't
Right,
got nobody out here. You
right.
feel me?
Shit like TV. You see what's going on, but you ain't experiencing shit.
Right, right.
You know
Now
what I'm
this is
saying?
what's
Shit like,
now
shit like
now
it's different.
you did the 5 bar stretch. So I want to ask you this though, because you know what I'm saying, everybody who I know to be in a joint, because I was in this when this transpired, because like I say, around that time, like social media was just coming out. You feel me?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So I
right.
want you to sit up there and as you was sitting in the joint, you know what I'm saying, and you were seeing the emergence of social media with Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
was
Like
already,
I
I
want
was
you to.
already on this. I was already on that shit. I was caught up early. See,
Okay.
I always been ahead. You know what I'm saying? I had an Instagram and shit when I was on the run, and shit. I had
Okay.
Facebook, and I was already on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like when I went to jail, like the Facebook page, the Instagram I got right now is the same Instagram I had before I went to jail.
That's what's
You know
up.
what I'm saying? I was already up on this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So back in the day, you mentioned about basketball, man. So basketball, you was paid when you went to college or something like that.
Man, I went to college for 1 year. I went to community college for 1 year, but I wasn't feeling this shit. So I had got to the streets. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
I had got to the streets, and then somebody sold me a studio equipment. I was gonna goddamn put my money behind somebody in the hood, but that shit didn't work out. So shit, me and my brother started doing this shit.
Right. And
You
what's
know,
the name of the record label?
my record label Inspivate.
How you say it?
Inspivate. It's like Inspire Motivate. INSPIVATE. Inspivate. I put
Okay.
inspire and motivate together and made one word.
Inspivate.
Yeah, Inspivate, yeah.
Okay. I wanted to ask you because I want to make sure I was correct, pronouncing it correct when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That concept behind it, man. You know what I mean? I want to. What made you come up with that?
Man, my boy Rocksteady, Dolph DJ, he was like, yo, company got to be something that you stand on. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, that's what I do. I try to inspire and motivate people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Have a different way of thinking about a lot of this shit. A lot of these
Right.
people see shit fucked up. They see it the wrong way. So I just be
Right.
trying to inspire and motivate, drop that game on.
Right, right. And I noticed that in your music too, though, because I noticed you don't be talking about, you don't be really talking about nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't be talking about nothing like I'm gonna hit him with the Draco and all of that crazy stuff. When I
Yeah,
listen to your music,
nah.
I get exactly what you say with your record label is inspiration. I get inspiration and motivation when I listen to that. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing negative about it. Although it could be seen from a aspect of hustling, you might associate it with being some street drug dealing type shit, but it's really like the elevated form of that, moving past that, but
Right.
keeping that same type of mentality. I see where you're going with it, man, and I think that's dope as fuck for real, bro.
Yeah, the mentality I always say the same. You just got to change the game.
Right, right, right. So let me just ask you this real quick though, if I can though, man. That first joint I just played, man, you had with Boosie, man. How you was able to pull that joint off right there?
Man, I had a partner. That was close to Boosie. He used to do some promo for Boosie back in the day, and he
Right.
hit him up. I really had put that song out without Boosie on there the first time on a mixtape called In the Meantime.
Okay.
If you go to In the Meantime, the first one, that song's on there, but it got two verses from me. And then I had did the remix and put Boosie on that joint and put it on a whole nother project. But my partner had linked that shit up, you know what I'm saying, put it together. And Holly and Boosie manager and shit, we made this shit work. I went to Boosie house and did this shit actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Still in the wheelchair.
You
Yeah.
said what now?
I said, nah, I did this shit right after he got shot. He was still in the wheelchair and shit.
Oh yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
see, not. Yeah, that's some real shit right there, man. Shout out to Boosie for that, man.
Boosie a real nigga, man.
Yeah, that's some real shit right there. I gotta say that, man, for real, man.
His
So
whole,
this,
matter of fact, his whole family was there. That shit was around Christmas. You know how he is with his family. So shit,
oh, okay.
I met that my whole family and shit.
Oh, for real. Also, yeah. So Boosie, a real one for real though, man. Regardless, despite all the other shit that he be involved with, but besides
Yeah,
all that, we can't deny that Boosie is a family man. We cannot deny that, and I respect Boosie for that.
yeah, he take care of his people. Something a lot of niggas don't do.
I respect Boosie for that. At least, you know what I'm saying, creating some structure for his family the way he did. I respect him to the fullest for that. Now, this is the question I want to ask you right here, KK, man. You know what
What's
I'm
up
talking about?
with
You out of that old M Town, man. You know, M Town is popping right now. The
right?
vibes is going heavy out of there. Y'all got y'all's juking. Everybody around the world juking. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You probably grew up doing that shit. I know it's just the. I want to get your opinion on being from Memphis and probably growing up with that, just like being a city thing and just seeing how it's all over the world, man. I just want you to speak on the influence of positivity, if any, that I know, but that is having in y'all city, man.
man. It's like to be seeing this shit ever since I was young. People juking and shit,
Right,
and to see how the world just done drew to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, everybody's trying to do it. It's like shit. That shit a satisfying feeling. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because we always knew this shit was dope. Like this shit always was dope. Like I remember going to high school basketball games when they playing the music before the game and shit.
mm-hmm.
Everybody juking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing, gangster walking. You see what I'm saying? And for the, you know what I'm saying, the way they done innovated this shit crazy. I love this shit.
Right, I do too, man. I think that's so fire, man. And you know what I mean? Because like I just see how, you know what I'm saying. Like I know a couple of cats from Memphis. I was locked up with a dude from Memphis. He was wild. You hear me?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was crazy. He was cool as shit, and he was smart as hell though. And he could fix
yeah.
anything. He could fix your Walkman, your headphones, anything. Your beard trimmer. He knew how to. He was he was a whiz with the electronics. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right, right.
You know what I mean? But he was cool as hell though. He used to be doing that shit on the yard, like you know what I'm talking about? he was one
Hey,
of them type of Memphis niggas. You hear me? He used to be juking on the yard and shit. Like, and for me personally, it's just crazy to just be chopping it up with you from Memphis, but me being locked up with my nigga Memphis, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I could be doing that shit on the yard, and here it is, 2023, and they have a juking contest across the world. You see a nigga in the videos. So I
That's
know
my
that's a dope. Go
that's
ahead,
my
bro.
hey, that's my boy Dram. 901 Dram that just won the he won the Red Bull competition. You know what I'm saying? That's
Oh
my
yeah.
boy. He in like 2 or 3 of my videos and shit. Like
Oh yeah.
he like the best joke in the city right now.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
He turned they
So
need to check him
also,
out. 901
yeah, but
Dram. They need to check him out.
you said what now?
His name 901 Dram. DRAEM.
901. 901 what now?
Dram. DRAEM.
901 Dram.
Yeah.
Y'all go check out John 901 Dram, man. Get some of them, y'all know y'all dancing dudes out there. Y'all can incorporate that old Memphis juking all up in your
Yeah.
routine or something like that, man. I'm talking about, you know, so we got my bad Kitty Kates on TV or the situation out of that M Town, man. Now, this is what I want to also ask you too, because outside of just the juking, which is fire, I think that's historic stuff right there. But
Yeah.
also, we know that we got talented MCs, legendary MCs coming out of Memphis from 3-6. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? You know, everybody else, you know, the Gotti, Dolph, Rest in the Essence of Dolph was one of my favorite rappers of all time. I mean, I'm talking, I got hip to Dolph when I was in the joint. You hear me? Kenny came, I was in the joint 2015, and I got hip to Dolph, man. And I was like, oh yeah, this nigga's the illest right here, man.
Yeah.
You know
That
what
was
I
true.
mean? Yeah, so I just want you to speak on the state of, you know what I'm saying, Memphis MCs coming up out of there, man, and what's the atmosphere down there like? As far as like, you know, I know it's like certain beefs and stuff, and I don't really too much on that. But I'm talking about as far as like the people who's up and coming like yourself and the interaction, like what's the scene like down there?
Man, you know, Memphis like far as the talent coming up out the city, like it's unmatched. But it's like you say, it's all the beats and shit going on. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of artists don't really interact because it ain't like niggas got really beef with each other, but you might be cool with some niggas they got beef with, or you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. But
Right.
like it's like in Memphis, like you almost got to pick a side. You got to play how it go, just because of all the shit that's going on. It's a small city. You know what I'm saying? Like it's small, so you don't want to get caught up on the wrong side if you ain't really rocking like that. So niggas ain't like it ain't a lot of niggas that's really linking up unless they already know each other and this goddamn put together a certain way. Niggas ain't really linking up. I fuck with who I fuck with and I just keep it pushing. You know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
that's right, and I think
I ain't
that's
got
a
no
good way
problem
to.
with nobody.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it too, though, man. Because like in the perfect world, we would like to just have everybody in the city rocking with each other, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah. Memphis
to
ain't
be in
never
reality, that's not gonna actually happen. You know what I mean?
Memphis ain't never been like that. Like the way Memphis is, that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't really adjust it. You'll get yourself fucked over.
Right,
Yeah.
right. You out there trying to be on some old peace treaty, be cool with
Yeah.
everybody, stuff, mess around, get your goofy smacked
Right.
off that
Right.
motherfucker.
Right. It ain't
Get your
designed like that.
yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the same way I am up here where I'm at, though, man. Because I know mostly a lot of people from where I'm from, though, man. But when it comes to like doing stuff like that, you know what I mean? A lot of guys who I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, I really don't even rock on because I ain't in the streets or nothing. I don't mess with none of these guys or nothing. So I mean, you know what I mean? As far as what I'm doing now, everybody's like doing other shit. So, you know what I mean? I just interact with my guys who I've been interacting with for years, and we just do what we do. So I definitely feel you on that right there.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I don't like to just put stuff out there, but you mentioned something about what you got going on tonight. Is that something that you have liberty to discuss tonight, or?
Nah, I don't really like. Nah, I don't really want to talk about that.
Okay, so that's why I just said what I just said, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right there. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? I knew, or you said you was about to be working with, and I know I'm probably could mention this because this is gonna be big for you, something that we're gonna see. You said you're gonna be possibly working with MJG and 8 Ball.
Yeah, I already got some shit with 8 Ball. You know what I'm saying? On the me and DJ Squeaky got an album. That was
Right.
that So Memphis song on. So 8 Ball got a song on. Me and 8 Ball got a song on there together.
Oh, so it's not you. It's just you and 8 Ball, not MJG.
Nah, it's just 8 Ball. Me and
Oh,
8 Ball.
okay.
Me and 8 Ball got our own relationship and shit.
Oh,
So
that's what's up.
he had hollered at me and told me like, shit, gonna get something for him to get on. So he jumped on the motherfucker. He fucked with me, showed me some love and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with 8 Ball.
That's what's up. I fuck with 8 Ball and MJG too. They one of my favorite groups coming out of Memphis too. For real, man. I used to
yeah. I fuck with MJG too, but it's just me and Ball closer. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's up. So I want you to. I remember when I talked to you a couple of days ago. You know, saying you mentioned about DJ Squeaky to me.
Yeah.
And is it Squeak or is it Squeaky?
It's Squeaky.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I ain't never. I'm not hip to him, but when you put me up on game about him, I did a little research. But I think it would be better for you because he's a legendary person in y'all city.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I want you to go ahead.
Man, DJ Squeaky, man, he shaped the sound, man. Like the whole Memphis sound, everybody trying to emulate, man. DJ Squeaky shaped that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really like that's who Dolph was fucking with. When Dolph first was goddamn doing his thing, he was fucking with Squeaky and shit. Squeaky got this sound. Niggas go fuck with Squeaky, man. Squeaky gonna put you in the dope. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have you sounding like you need to sound. You know what I'm saying? He got that production shit like an orchestra.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he shaped the sound and shit. And me and him, we just built our relationship over the past 6 years and shit. Like, it's my dog. I fuck with Squeak. It's my nigga.
And as I said, because when I listen to your music is I mean, you can see the bars and all of that is there, but the quality, like you just said, the quality of it is like it's quality, and I respect that because I always tell people this too, Kane. I tell them like, listen, man, we come in here, real niggas from where we from, been through what we've been through, man. When we come on here, whatever we doing, we got to do it at the level. You know what I'm saying? That the what I call the mainstream media, we got to do it at the same level they do it. No matter what type of content we do, if we making music, we got to make sure our videos is in at least 4K. You hear me? We got to get all type of angles and shots. If we're gonna be doing what I do, podcasting, interviewing, basically like a night thing. You gotta make sure you got your lights. You gotta make sure you got your cameras right and all of that. You gotta do it at the same level because it can be taken seriously. Because as we see on YouTube, it's a lot of people just gold rush running to YouTube like, oh man, just you know what I mean, oversaturating the situation, making it difficult for real ones to get through. You know what I'm talking about? So I want you to speak on Kenny Kane, your take on that whole aspect of what you got going on and in reference to what I just said.
I mean, I always took pride in my quality and my presentation. You know what I'm saying? Even before the YouTube era, like I always took pride. Even went back when niggas were handing out CDs and they was writing on it with markers. I always had it pressed up properly with a cover inside a jewel case. Like I always took pride in my presentation.
Right.
So it's like it's just a normal thing for me, man. Because like you say, they ain't gonna take you serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ain't spending no money on that shit. They ain't gonna take you serious.
Ain't gonna take you serious at all, man. And I just one thing I say about you, and I can tell, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to be taken serious, you want to, you know what I'm saying. When people see your content, they like, oh yeah, he put some effort in that. See, when you see that and it's presented in a nice way, it make people want to engage. It makes people want to be like, oh well, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's not going on? You know what I mean? And and now, you know, doing and this is something that I speak on a lot too, okay, man. Now y'all know this unintelligent artificial intelligence is at work now, man. And it's getting to a point to where it can tell when real niggas is coming on here, you know what I'm talking about, because all the fuckery going on, you know what I mean, with some actual content that comes on here that actually has the ability to change people's thoughts. You see my man's, he motivate. If y'all listen to Kane, this one thing I can tell y'all about Kane's music, man. And I can see why he named his label what he did, because it's definitely motivational, though, man. I got to say that. You know what I mean? And YouTube's algorithms can peep that stuff. You know what I mean? And they like to stagnate the growth, you know what I'm saying, a real shit. So I want you to speak on that, Kenny Kane, from your aspect, what you doing and how you feel towards that and what's your take on that. We wait till you get probably back in another spot. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We got my nigga Kenny Kane TV on the show tonight, straight up out of that M-Town, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, you know, I just think like when everybody only drop to a certain type of thing, you still got a selective few people who want another certain thing. So it always gonna be harder. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to keep grinding until you get all these people together, and then you got your following. You see what I'm saying? It's like without a doubt, it's more dummies in the world than people who are creative followers. You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be easier for somebody to get on talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. That's easy because there's more people gonna relate to that bullshit. But you kicking something positive, they're gonna add growth to your life. You like, people don't want to hear that because it make them think too much.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was make you think too much. You know what I'm saying? And a brother like my brother Kenny Kane, he here to make you think. You know what I'm talking about? Because you feel me? Because he like me on that on the social engineering, man. I'm gonna get to, but I want, you know what I'm saying, when this, you know, especially going, and I gotta say this because, like I say, I don't want to keep referencing like it's something to be proud of, but you gotta understand what it is to be a critical thinking, intelligent person like myself and like my brother Kenny Kane, as you can see, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know, caught up in whatever we call it and then get out of society for a couple of years and come back out and things change, you know, we got a different perspective on how we see things, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm just saying I know real ones when I'm seeing, and I know very intelligent people when I come across them, you know what I mean? And we notice this change in society. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you come out, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's something, for one, you got to get used to and adapt to, but we got a frame of reference of looking at this stuff and being able to see things for what it is, you know what I'm saying? A guy like my brother Kenny Kane, he should have 100,000 subscribers easy. Like, easy.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, bro.
I said, nah, for sure, you right. But hey, but one thing about it, when you get them hooked, they hooked. They ain't gonna be able to get out.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It just take a little time. I ain't doing no tripping.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of fuckery, it's a lot of ass shaking, a lot of bullshit that gonna grab their attention before
Right.
real, you know what I'm saying, before somebody real kicking something real.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it go too. Now this is something I want to chop it up with you about too, because like me, my brother Kenny Kane goes in on the Facebook and all of that, and engaging with people. And I see what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is how I know when I run across niggas like myself. You know what I'm saying? Because we engage right without identifying with it.
Right. Right.
I could tell my brother Kenny Kane is an intelligent guy because he notices the same thing I do.
Right.
And I tell y'all all the time that y'all need to stop identifying with this social engineering. I call it social engineering, Kane, not social media, right? And they interact with it and y'all identify with it to the point to where y'all see yourselves as a part of it or in it.
Right.
And and like I was referenced to earlier about going to the joint and coming back years later after how we see how this is basically infected the world. We see how people have become so identified with social media that they see themselves in it. And we see people losing themselves. We see like, oh man, this shit is going to shit faster and faster.
Right.
Like, so I want you to speak, okay, from your perspective, how social media has had the effect on our society since 2010, basically.
Because because it's like it only give you a picture. It's like it's a created situation, so to speak.
Right.
And people can make the situation out to be whatever they want it to be, and people will make that to be the standard. You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. The status quo.
Yeah. So it's like the fakest shit in the world will be the standard net, or the dumbest will be the standard only because a certain person made it look cool.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Even like, I think I heard Michelle Obama say something the other day about people not really getting married for the lifelong commitment. They getting married for the dress and the proposal. You see, it's just entertainment. Even with the prom situation, like it's out of hand because of social media. It's like regular people want to be celebrities, and it just that don't make sense. It don't even add up to be nothing, and that's where it's fucked up at.
Right. Yeah. That's a great observation, Kenny Kane. My brother said regular people want to be celebrities.
Yeah.
Right. And that's powerful right there. And it's powerful for a lot of reasons because, like I say, you know what I mean, we live in vicariously through this technology.
Right.
And sad enough to say, man, not that me or Kane is the arbitrators or we're the you know what I'm saying, the ones who give the authority on such things, but everybody shouldn't be having even access to this stuff, I don't think. Because as we see how it's reflecting society, it has destroyed. When I came home in 2016, man, and I just was looking, because I had my phone like about a year before I got out, and we in the joint, we ain't had the phones they got now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? When we in there, we could see a little bit of stuff, you know what I'm saying, but not really though. But when I came home, I was in the halfway house in 2016, bro, and I got a phone. I'm just looking at, I was like, oh my, I said, damn, society is destroyed since I've been, I thought it was bad when I left. I said, man, it is destroyed now.
That shit got out of hand quick.
But you want to know something too, Ken? This is what I noticed. It's all done by design.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
By diabolical strategic design. And I want you to speak on your perspective and take on that.
Man, I just think like certain people be having so much control over situations because of what they can offer a regular person that all they got to do is hang the bait over their head, and regular people go for it.
Right.
So when you got that type of power, it's hard for it's hard for you to get a group of like-minded people to fight against that shit. because I mean, like I say, they got a certain type of power that I might not get access to.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying, bro.
So when it's like that, I mean, what can you do? You only can like continue to like be yourself and uplift the people you around or come in contact with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's my perspective on it.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And like I said, okay, when I came home and I was like, you know what I mean, because I seen what I'm looking at this whole thing, bro, and I'm like, man, they ain't gonna let no real niggas get a hold of this shit, man. OG, what it do, man? My man OG in the building. I'm like, man, they ain't gonna let us real niggas. I said, us real niggas, we gonna have to take over this shit, man. You feel me? And
Yeah,
when I say take, I mean that in every aspect of the word of what I'm saying. Okay, like and I say that because I know for one, I know it can be done, and it's in the process of happening as you see. But as I sit back and looking, and I was interacting with this whole social media thing when I first came home, I said, oh, they created a situation to where real niggas going is getting phased out. They want the fuck niggas on here controlling, because like my brother said, making shit goofy. At first, it was people coming on saying real stuff, people being informed. It's kind of like when hip hop music first came out back in the day. It was talking about, headed for self-destruction. People was
right.
talking about uplifting people, creating businesses, learning about wealth, and when they shut that shit down ASAP. And it's the same thing on fucking YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Niggas was coming on here dropping jewels. You got people coming on here dropping game on about how to stock market and all that. Not only that, history and all of that, man. You see how they went ahead and threw all this fucking gender war bullshit and back and forth bickering shit, just mixed that shit all up, and plus the music, they threw that in there too. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to speak. I want you to give me your take on that. And you know what I'm saying, from your perspective.
Man, I think it's bigger than the gender war shit. I think it's more like it's almost like it's like and it's mainly like urban male and female. You know,
Right,
it's like it was designed that way from the beginning.
right,
They set it up. You know what I'm saying, in a way where a woman can feel like she above a man by giving a black woman a higher position in the same goddamn profession as a qualified male.
right,
And so it made a woman feel a certain way. So now when men trying to force, you know what I'm saying, the issue that shit, the man got to be the man, the woman got to be the woman, the woman
right,
like fuck that, I don't need you for shit. So I think that's how that was created.
right.
Yeah. So it's
It,
it's it's like it's bigger than them just putting a gender war together or whatever.
right,
Because I feel it too. Because that post that I made with me and you, where me and you formally introduced each other was
right,
they took that as some gender war shit, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? That was all about. It's like a male and a female need to be in a household with kids. Like it ain't no way around it.
right,
Like they gonna lack something. I don't care how good of a parent you is, it's still gonna be something, you know what I'm saying, left out the recipe that's gonna cause an issue as an
right,
adult. Because
right,
everybody got to fix themselves that grew up in a single parent household. I don't
right,
give a damn what nobody say.
right,
You got to, because you always gonna wonder, like, damn, why my mom ain't here, or damn, why my dad ain't here, unless they deceased. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
So it's like they took that as some gender war shit, but I didn't do that for that. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
It's like people got to look a little deeper into the situation and the choices
right.
they make.
Right, and I like how you put that too, because it also puts out that, you know what I'm saying, with this whole thing being done in the manner what it is, specifically with our group of people. Now, don't get it messed. This thing is affecting everybody, but it's also affecting small niche groups individually as well. You hear me?
Right,
When it come to our group, you know what I'm saying, like my brother Kane just said, you know what I mean? It go a little bit deeper than that, because, you know what I'm saying, a person could be just speaking on the issue, and due to this whole stigma that's a so-called gender war,
right,
but amongst us especially, it gets something that is actually being some light shown on a serious situation that a lot of people can relate to, is being turned and mixed into a whole bunch of fuckery. So now they being taken serious, and now you putting and like through the internet, social engineering, you just throwing stigmas on people, and they might not necessarily like I said. He don't even like. I'm not even in no gender war stuff. Like I don't even engage in that type of stuff. You see what I'm talking about?
Right.
And that's what I'm saying, man. When we interacting with this technology, y'all, we gotta use our critical thinking, man. Which is, I think, Kane. I think critical thinking has been like grafted, if you will, grafted. Y'all like using that word, some of y'all. It's grafted out of our, basically, it's been deleted from our motherboard, so to speak.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. But because it's like kids that was born in like the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? It's like you almost put devices in their hand from the dope.
Right.
So it was always some, you know what I'm saying, thinking for them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't like when you leave the house and you ain't got no phone, but you figure out everything you need to get done and get done. It get done and you get home safe still with no phone. Like they can't like you using your critical thinking at that point.
Right.
So it's like this shit was shaped into our era. We you know what I'm saying? That's just how we is.
Real talk, man.
You know
what my man OG say. OG say social media can be used to make a career and break you as a human being. It's a new program, but the same stuff. You hear me, OG? Now, Kenny Kane, man. You know, so I know real niggas when I see them, man. That's what I'm saying. I've been given the sight to see, y'all. I've been given a strong sense of discernment. Y'all thought when I came on here and had my brother Kenny Kane come in here, he just was a nigga out of Memphis gonna be rapping, talking about some goofy shit. Nah, you feel me? And I knew it because, like I say, I know real ones when I see them, man. Now, and I like what you just said too. Now, as far as the music go, okay, man, you know what I mean? Because I see you using your, you know what I mean? It's a I don't want to say an agenda, but you know what I'm saying? But I see with your music, you know what I'm saying? You taking it to another level with it.
Yeah,
you know
my message in my music.
Right.
Yeah. That's all it is to it. Like the same shit I'm talking about or be talking about, whether it's in public or in private, you will be able to listen to my music and be like, damn, he on the same shit.
Right.
Not on no goddamn conscious rap type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
On the level that a regular person can understand.
Yeah. And I always say this too, Kane. I say you have to be able to articulate yourselves, young brother, not to the point to where you sound like a Poindexter ass nigga or no shit like that. And you got to be able to do that too, though, in case you know, saying in case you get into certain rooms, you got to be able to know how to navigate, because this whole ghetto mentality that I'm telling you right now, that stuff don't work everywhere. But you got to be able to have that balance, like Kane said. But you know what I mean? You know, not on like this, and that's what I say, the same stuff for me, like, you know what I mean? This music I'm about to start recording, man, it ain't necessarily on like no conscious type, like super blackity black, none of that type, nothing like that. But just you gotta be able to articulate yourself, but present it in a way to where everybody can get it. Because you don't want to overcook the pudding, as I say, y'all hear me use that. I say overcook the pudding. You don't want to like overdo it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make your message so I don't want to say complicated, but make it so cryptic, if you would, to where people can just be like, what the fuck is he talking about? You know what I mean? And I think that's a beautiful skill and gift to have. And my man Kane definitely got that. Because when you listen to his music, I could tell by the way the brother put his words together, I could tell he's an intelligent guy. I could tell he probably got good grades in school. You know what I'm saying? He probably graduated from. I could just tell, because it's the same way for me. You feel me? Like, and I respect that when I see that, man.
I graduated for sure.
Yeah, you feel me? And I could respect that when I see that, because I know when I come across intelligent people, man, it's just like something that just something that just clicked with me. Like, oh yeah, that's a dude right there who, you know what I'm saying? He a real one right there. So I want you to speak on being from Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? What you think as far as when it comes to linking up with real ones, you know what I'm saying, via the internet? Because, you know, some niggas be on some bullshit, man. You know, let me just finish. I'm going to pass it to you, because you know what I'm saying? I want you to speak on, Kane, about the significance of having this motherfucking game. And, you know, because if you look on the internet, especially this YouTube, you got a lot of fuck niggas on here who be talking about gang like it's some old corny bullshit that you know got something to do with this. But when we talk about gang, we talking about, like my man Sif will say, as uncommon information, shit you learn from your life experience, shit you ain't gonna learn in no college, shit you ain't gonna learn out of no goddamn school system, some shit you gonna have to learn being out here and living it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to speak on, you know what I'm saying, your take on how important it is to be able to separate, you know what I'm saying, and be able to differentiate, you know what I'm saying, between this and this fake ass shit on this damn internet shit.
Man, it's like I get I get everybody a shot. You feel what I'm saying? Cause shit, I ain't worried about nobody doing shit to me. Cause shit, I ain't doing it to nobody. So it ain't nobody goddamn looking for me and shit. So if a nigga hit me up on the internet and they saying what they saying, I'll do my quick little reference right quick. You know what I'm saying? Just based on what I can see on social media. If it look like something, then it's all good. But if you hit me up, you ain't got no face, and you ain't got no followers, you ain't no real content. You hit me up saying you want to do X, Y, Z. It's like I ain't gonna even give you the time.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But if it look like you doing something, you can tell who doing something or trying. Like you can tell.
Right.
So I don't really be tripping on it like that. You see what I'm saying? I give everybody a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you never know. But I know how to protect myself. I know how to maneuver about any situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit, we'll see. You know
right. And that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to ask you that because you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, and like I say, you know what I'm saying, real ones being real ones, man. Like, and you know, I just be sitting back sometimes. How do niggas even be getting involved in shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. This is the importance of having this gang. Because see, when you come from a certain lifestyle, when you have the certain experiences, man, you know, you ain't even gonna get caught up in shit like that. Because like I say, when you were real one, you know some real shit. And we know most of this shit on here is fake as fuck.
Right.
So when you see some real shit on here,
even the
go
shit
ahead, go ahead.
Even the shit everybody think real, you can see the fake in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's and I hate to use this word because it's so fucking cliche. I don't even like using the words these same. I don't even like using the same nomenclature and vernacular that these motherfuckers use. But it's a vibe, so to speak. You hear me? When you a real motherfucker and you been through some shit and you from the turf, from wherever you from, because the turf in Memphis is the same as the turf here in goddamn Columbus, Ohio. Don't get that fucked up. We might talk a little different or whatever, but it's the same shit. Niggas going to jail, niggas selling dope, niggas doing this, niggas doing that. You hear me?
Right.
So it's the same shit. But when you been from a certain environment and survive, I want you to understand, man, we alive, we done survived through some shit, man. So when we come in contact with this shit, and when we come across real ones, it's like I said, like if we know it. And when we see the fake shit, it's the same damn way. So I want you know what I mean, I'm the same way because people hit me up all the time, came in, want to collab with me. People be sending me emails and all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? And I, you know, my discernment of character, man, I'm like, nah, I don't entertain everything that come my way, even when it may look like it may be something lucrative.
Right.
The number of your subscribers don't mean shit to me. I don't give a damn about you having some thousand subscribers. I'll check out your content, like my brother said, and it look like some fuckery. I don't want to be involved in nothing that's fuckery. Right. So I respect my brother Kane when he said what he said, because like I told y'all, when I hit the man up, he was like, no top. It wasn't like, and that's what I'm saying. That's real shit, because I also don't have to experience Kane where I done reached out to people and they, you know what I'm saying, act like they was on some Hollywood type shit with a nigga. And I ain't even know, listen, you know, and I want you to speak on that because I know you came across that shit, man.
It'd be crazy because it's like when we all trying to get, you know what I'm saying, to a certain level of this shit.
Right.
It's like if you working and I'm working, then we can work. It ain't about no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But some people, they have it in their head a certain way, and they kind of get, you know what I'm saying, they kind of get full of themselves with this shit. But it ain't always about money. Some of the biggest people who done did this shit, they don't do shit for the money. It's like I think I heard Ice Cube say one time he don't charge people for features. He just work with who you want to work with.
Right.
If you understand the game, you gonna get your money off the publishing and all that anyway.
Right.
So you ain't got to charge nobody, especially your partner. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah,
gonna get
that's crazy.
anyway. So if everybody working, everybody got some motion. He got him about 5,000. You know what I'm saying? People that follow his movement, listen to his music. He got 5,000. He got 5,000. We all do a song together. Now we done put 15,000 fans together.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? If I pick up one person on to tap into what I'm doing, then I did my job. It ain't always
Man,
about the
listen.
money. It's about lifelong goddamn a lifelong following. You know what I'm saying?
Do you hear what my man Kane just said? And what I say this all the time. I wouldn't give a damn if it was one person watching this shit. You hear me? I
Yeah.
did my job. If one person, I get lots of emails, man. That's confirmation of the information right there. You hear me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like and like I said, of course we businessmen. You hear me? We ain't gonna see a purpose. Like we're not here to make money. Like that's a
Right.
given.
Right.
But that's not the reason why we do it, though. That's part of the reason. You know what I'm saying? When you sit out here having influence over the minds of especially children, digitally, holographically, electronically, you understand me? Especially if you're a music artist, you understand the influence that you could potentially have over the minds of people,
Right.
right? And that's a powerful thing, and I can understand why YouTube especially, right, has in play with the algorithms and all that what they got, because they can't have a brother like Kane spitting that stuff and people actually listening to him, following him, supporting him by the hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
Right.
Because like I say all the time, Kane, y'all dealing with a different breed of dudes, man. We from the we 90s, 80s niggas, man.
Right.
We can remember what shit was like before all of this.
Right. Right.
Kane, I want you to give me your perspective on that, brother. The significance of our generation,
We
right?
we
You know what I'm about to ask you. Go ahead and answer, bro.
yeah, like we the blueprint. We done experienced everything.
Mm-hmm.
We experienced, you know what I'm saying, from not having no computers, no type of internet
Right.
to the first like the first internet shit when the giant was when the shit used to make that little noise and shit.
The dial up.
We experienced that. We experienced the first video game systems.
Right.
Even when it come to fashion, the Jordans, that shit was our era. We the one making house. We got down niggas putting goddamn cutting their hair a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Lined up with paws and shit. We started this shit, and it's the same shit everybody trying to do now. So we the blueprint to this shit. We done been through every era, including this era right here. That's the reason why. That's the reason why people in our age group can still make music or still run a YouTube, because we done seen every element of it, so we know the basic fundamentals. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. I'm glad you said that, Kane, because this is something that I speak on a lot. Y'all understand? Y'all know over here at A-Real Talk Podcast, y'all know this is something that I reference to and I speak on a lot. The importance of us early millennials, those born between, let's say, 1980 and 1990.
Right.
We are the last generation of humans on this planet that know what this stuff is. This is it's about to change, y'all. You understand?
Right.
It's about to change. It's in the process of changing right now. We've seen it happen before our eyes, and I speak on this a lot. And I want y'all to know the significance that us early millennials have, because like my brother Kane said, we remember when it was like when none of this was around. We was here when it first was coming in, and we still here now, and we at the age to where, we can kind of, what I'm saying, look back like, whoa, and we can see where it's going, because we've been programmed just like how this generation is being programmed, and we ain't. And this is crazy, okay? Because I just realized how much I actually been programmed. When I'm saying, like, man, when I think about when we was kids, the stuff that the imagery we were shown, and I understand why they did not give us social media back then. Because tomorrow night, on Monday night, my show is going to be about what if we had social media in the 90s.
Right.
And I'm talking, we did have social media in the 90s. I'm talking about in the way we have it now. We didn't have this,
Nah,
right?
it's a whole different ball
It's a
game.
whole different situation. That's what we're gonna be talking about on Monday. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I knew my nigga Kane was a real one. I could tell just by listening to the music, man, and looking at interacting on Facebook. I know real niggas when I see them, man. This is a beautiful thing, man, because I ain't never been to Memphis before, man. Like I said, I was locked up with my nigga from Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? And I always wanted to come down there and visit because I heard y'all barbecue off the chain. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't even be there though. I moved from Memphis. I done been away from Memphis probably like a year and a half now.
Oh, okay. Let's see what I'm saying. And sometimes you got to do that though, especially when you got bigger plans and go. Sometimes, and I want you to speak on this too. I'm going to ask you. This is a perfect segue. Sometimes your goals and aspirations or whatever the Most High got planned for your life, it's going to take you from where you from. You know what I'm talking about? So I want you to speak on that, Kane, because clearly that's the situation for you.
Man, it's just like in the M, like I say, it's a certain way. And I always like rebelled against like a lot of shit that went on in Memphis from high school to now. Just mentality and shit they do. So it's like I just done completely outgrown this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got love for it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even have an urge to go back to Memphis. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just I don't outgrow this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just ain't that shit just ain't it for me.
I can do.
I ain't trying to ride around and be hustling and shit. So if that ain't what going on, then it ain't really too much shit going on in Memphis. It ain't no place where they want to see no nigga come up. So shit, I had to get up out that motherfucker. They weren't talking about shit.
Man, and that's real right there, bro. Because you know me sitting back, being a real one, and I'm looking at Memphis. Like Memphis is, you know what I'm saying, seemed like my type of town. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never been there, but I know a lot of guys. I said my dude, he was real cool. He used to tell, like, man, Memphis, and he used to tell me that too. He said, Stacks, man, Memphis, yo, I'm telling you, man. He said Memphis is he said you would be good down there, and then just to see all this stuff happen, I'm like, oh man. So I fully respect what you just said, especially after what happened with Dolph. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Dolph was like, man, I'm talking about what happened with Dolph, though, man, came, man. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Then I saw his last video, and I'm like, man, Dolph made it to that level to where Dolph would have got in the game, man. He would have really controlled and shut some stuff down, man, because he was doing it on the level to where, man, like, I got a lot of respect for Dolph, man, because he was a very shrewd businessman, man, and he was putting people on and everything for what happened to him to happen to him in his hometown. I can understand where my brother Kane coming from with that. You hear me? Especially with the level of talent this man got, with the intellect and mind he got to possibly potentially be another Dolph type nigga. I can understand why you got up out of there, brother.
Them my people though, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Doc, we was already gonna put that shit together. You see what I'm saying? That shit already in the making. You know what I'm saying? Just he's no time demise and shit. But that shit was making, like that shit was gonna be crazy. Everybody talk about this shit now. Like, damn, I wish you and Dolph had did something. Boy, shit, that would have been crazy. Like they talk about shit now. They always made reference from it to Dolph from the beginning. But we come up around the same people. We come up with a whole lot of the same people and shit. A lot of his people know my people. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? It was just only right anyway. You see what I'm saying?
It was something that was bound to happen eventually. Y'all two linking up.
Yeah, that shit was bound. You know what I'm saying? Bound to happen. So it's like it's just, you know, he just left here a little bit too soon.
Right.
Yeah.
Rest of the efforts to Dolph, man, for real, man. Dolph was like one of the, like I said, I got hit the Dolph when I was in the joint in 2015. And I was like, oh, yeah, I fucks with this nigga right here. You hear me?
That nigga talk this shit.
Big inspiration. When I'm talking about when I used to be on the yard listening to Dolph, you hear me working out, hitting that bar, hitting that track. I'm like, oh man, this nigga the truth right here, man. Just, you know what I mean? And this is, you know what I mean, for what him to get done the way he got done in his hometown, like I say, brother, you know what I mean? It's something that I think about as far as me. But I mean, you know what I mean, I'm not out here like that, so I wouldn't have to think about that now though. But I'm just saying it just put me in the mind frame of thinking like it'd be your own city. You know what I'm saying? I see why Boosie. You linked up with Boosie. You feel me? Boosie
Yeah,
don't even live. He don't fuck with Baton Rouge. He don't live nowhere near Baton Rouge, man.
right, right. You got to leave your hometown. You got the most hate there anyway.
Yeah,
Like what it is. Like them all the people that know you. Some of these
right,
motherfuckers done went to elementary school with you. You know,
right,
and your life goddamn man looking real good. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And they can't figure it out. So shit, they don't know nothing to do but to hate.
right.
Yeah,
And that's crazy as hell right there, though, man, because, that's something that's been ingrained, what I'm saying, in our communities and amongst our people, man, specifically, that self-hatred, man, because you would think so much talent coming up out of one city, you feel me? You would
right,
think, you being a real person you are, you would think
right.
like, damn, why aren't we all fucking with each other? But, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's just not the way it go. And
I,
when it comes to Memphis, though, Memphis is, well, Memphis, y'all probably about the same size as Cincinnati.
I don't know population like I think population close to 1 million.
And Memphis?
Yeah, Memphis,
Oh, no,
Memphis.
so y'all more like the size of Columbus then.
Yeah, Memphis,
Yeah,
Memphis. Is that shit 1 million? Close to 1 million. If it ain't a
right.
million, it's close for sure.
Yes, it's
Um,
somewhere like that around. It's like around 800, 900,000 son up here in
yeah,
Columbus, I think, too.
yeah, something like that. So it's like it's just small, like it's all compact. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? It's a lot of people in Memphis though.
right,
Yeah, Memphis got a lot of people there. It's a small city, but it's a big city at the same time.
right. That's how it is here up here in Columbus, too, man. It's a big city, but it's a small city, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I've
And
been there before. I've been to Columbus before.
oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've been to Columbus one time.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
actually,
You did a
back.
show up here or something?
I was on the run when I went to that motherfucker.
Oh, everybody stopped through the 615 when they on that run, when they on the run for the damn people, man. This ain't no place
Yeah.
you want to be running
Man,
to on the run, though. I'll tell you that much. You hear me?
I got locked up in Franklin.
Franklin County?
Yeah, I guess it was Franklin County, Franklin, Ohio. I got locked up in Franklin.
Franklin, Ohio,
Man,
or
we had
Franklin
hit
County?
Franklin, Ohio.
I see. That's crazy. I never even heard of Franklin, Ohio.
Yeah, I ain't got locked up in that bit. We was on our way to Detroit. Small town.
Oh, okay. It's a small town.
Yeah,
Oh
small
yeah.
town.
Oh yeah, super small town. It's an hour
Yeah.
24 minutes away from Columbus.
You see it?
Franklin. Oh, it's in Warren. Okay. It's out there by Warren and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I got locked up in that motherfucker. Man, that shit so small. Them folks
Well, no, that's
they didn't
okay.
they didn't even take me into jail. They just took me to make a cash bond. I didn't get handcuffed or nothing. I had cash on me. They wanted a $2,500 bond. I paid the bond, went back to court. Mind you, I'm on the run. I went back to court while I'm on the run and got my money back for the bond because that's the only way I'm gonna get my money back. They gave me like 1,900 back.
Damn, that's yeah. In
Yeah,
small towns like that, they don't be having the funds to do all that crazy stuff they be trying to do. Maybe it costs them money to keep you and stuff like that. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
They just
That's
wanted that.
what's up, though.
Yeah, this shit finna get dog though, bro. We probably gonna have to tap in another day though. But man, it was good
Oh, it's
talking
all
to you.
good. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. My nigga Kenny Kane on here. You know what I'm saying? Got to take care of some business. It's getting dark. Y'all see it in the
Yeah,
whip. You go ahead and handle your business, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Let them, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. Y'all go ahead and hit my brother Kane up, man, on YouTube, man. Go subscribe to the YouTube.
yeah,
You know
Kenny
what I'm
Kane.
talking about? Scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You feel me?
Okay, you
Hit my
already
man. We'll link up some other time, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to sit up here and leave off with a song from my brother Kane when he get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll link up behind the scenes, talk about what we're going to talk about, brother, man. Appreciate you coming on the show. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and leave us with some last words before you get up out of here, man.
Hey man, listen, man, we ain't doing nothing but inspire and motivate, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to move in ways of growth, man. You see what I'm saying? Don't let them trick you out your spot. Keep going. Believe it the Bop way, baby.
You already know my nigga Kane, man. You be careful out there tonight, man. Handle your business, man, and we'll talk, bro.
All right, for sure.
All right. Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? I have my brother Kane, man, up out of that old Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Real ones linking up all across the, you know what I'm talking about? I told her, man, It's a different situation over here with A Real Talk Podcast, man. You know what I'm talking about. Now, you hear me? Shout out to my brother Kenny Kane TV. It's scrolling across the screen on the bottom. Y'all go subscribe to that brother. He got dope music on there, fire music on there. He got a little content he do too. He do videos and all that stuff. So go in there, tap in with my brother Kane. He's the jack of all trades. He's a dumb talented artist. Definitely about to blow up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I know star quality when I see it. You know what I'm saying? My brother definitely got it. Uncle Diggity in the building. What's good? Tap in, walk with us. This is what we do over here at A Real Talk, y'all, man. We have real, actual content with real ones. You hear me? You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody coming out. I'm going to chop it up with y'all for a little bit because I'm about to head over here to L's crib, about to go catch this Garcia fight. You know what I'm saying? Garcia and Tank Davis. I'm about to watch. I was talking shit to my barber. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see I got crispy on him. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Mr. Pringles, the barber. I was over there talking stuff with talking shit with Pringles earlier. You know what I'm talking about? Like Garcia, this man, I don't care nothing about Garcia. I hope Garcia get his ass knocked the hell out. And I'm about to go find out. You know what I'm talking about, man. So what y'all think about my brother Kane, man? Kane Fire. Y'all go check out his music, man. He got a dumb playlist. He got a dumb content over there, man. I told y'all, man, real ones linking up all across YouTube, man. We about to shut this fake shit down. We about to come take this shit over, man. Getting tired of the fuckery on here, man. He said he tap it in. Said he tap it in with your nigga Virgil watching basketball and boxing, huh? Saturday night, y'all know how we do it, man. I appreciate everybody coming in, tapping in. You know what I'm saying? On y'all's busy Saturday evening, y'all could be doing anything. Y'all could be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tapping in with me. You know what I'm saying? Tapped in with the homie Kane, Kenny Kane TV, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? To just be able to sit here and link up with real ones. And, you know what I'm saying? This is how things happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Because real men going to do real things. You know what I'm talking about? But in order for this to be a thing that happens more often than not, you know what I'm saying? We got to get rid of all the fakery and the fuckery. You know what I'm talking about? Now, tomorrow, me and my pops is going to go in on part 2. We got part 2 of the spiritual roots of the nature of the two beasts of race, spiritual roots of the two beasts of revelation. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna break that damn thing down tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And then Monday, you know what I'm saying? Monday, we going in, man. You know what I'm saying? The effect, what if Monday show is going to be, what if we had social media in the 90s? Could you imagine that? If we had Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all the stuff we got now, imagine if we had it when we was kids. Crazy, right? It's even crazy to contemplate and think about that, right? Yeah, Franklin, Ohio is a super small town. You hear me? Yeah. Shout out to my brother Kenny Kane TV, man, out of that M-Town, man. You know what I'm talking about? Coming through and blessing us with his presence. You know what I'm saying? I see some stuff in the workings. Y'all know I'm against here. I'm about to get in my bag. About to hit the pen to I still write. I ain't one of these young niggas. Oh, I don't write. I don't write. I don't have to write. No, I write because I'm a writer. I like to write. I love to write. Short stories, bars, songs. I write my thoughts down. You feel me? I even still write my grocery list down sometimes. You did. I'm a writer. I come from the analog age. Hey, Uncle Diggy, I'm an analog nigga. I'm an analog type of guy. You hear me? But I'm digital as well. You did? Or should I say I can be? You know? Thank you all for tapping in with us, man. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful evening. You know, I'm talking about to go over here to L's crib and watch this fight. I'm about to watch Tank knock Garcia's little bony frail ass out. You hear me? Who y'all think gonna win tonight? Huh? Put an 11 in the chat, right? Put an 11 in the chat if you got Tank. Put a 12 in the chat if you got Garcia. I'm rolling with my bro. I'm rolling with Tank all day. I just was messing with my dude BJ earlier. You feel me? I'm rolling with Tank all day, every day. Cause Garcia, he can fight and he know how to throw his hands. He I don't know why he would depend on the hook. I don't get that against Tank. But I've seen some of his fights, and he got to keep Tank on the outside. Now, if he can somehow accomplish pulling off keeping Tank on the outside of him, I'm not gonna say he's gonna win, but he could probably technically win points. You feel me? But if you say you don't really mess with the boxing like that, right? I don't think it's gonna be interesting to watch. I'm not because I don't think he's gonna. I ain't gonna say he's gonna win, or I ain't gonna say if he's able to do that. What I'm gonna say is if he's able to do that, he could possibly win. That's what I'm gonna say, and that's what I told BJ. I said if Garcia, because he's a good fighter, you feel me? And he done knock niggas out. I'm just saying, like, you know, if he's somehow able to keep Gervonta on the outside and not let him get up in, pause. Because if you know, if Gervonta get up, break through his defenses and get up in him, you know, pause, you know, talking about he hit him, he gonna be a done. It's gonna be over with for him. You hear me? Because Tank hits hard. I'm calling him Tank for no reason. He might be a little slim, skinny dude, but he hit hard. This little nigga hit hard. You hear me? Gervonta be putting boys to bed. You hear me? And it's not even so much that he hits hard. He knows where to hit. He's accurate. He knows exactly where to hit you and put your ass down. That's skill. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Gervonta had been trained pressure points. You hear me? And I'm not talking about, you know, the ones I'm talking about like the type of pressure points they teach you when you take like Muay Thai or something like that. You hear me? I could tell that Gervonta done been taught a little bit of mix them up skills. I can tell. And he incorporates them well too. He incorporates them very well. You hear me? I'll put Tank up against any dude his size or his class. He probably beat him. You feel me? I don't see too many dudes beating him. Ryan could maybe, possibly, hopefully, potentially beat him if he able to keep him on the outside. But if he ain't able to do that, he gonna go to bed. That's for sure. You know what I'm talking? He ain't gonna knock Tank out. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be interesting. We about to get to it, man. So thank everybody for coming out tonight, man. Shout out to my brother Kenny Kane TV. Y'all go over there, subscribe to his YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to also put it in the chat for y'all. You feel me? You feel me? I can go and sit up there and subscribe to the brethren. Oh, that's the wrong one. Go ahead and subscribe to my brother Kenny Kane TV. You did. Man, don't pay no attention to that one, y'all. Damn, man. Don't pay no attention to that. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this too because this is on stream, y'all. I'm going to go do that. Don't pay that no attention, man. Yeah, let me go ahead and do it the correct way. Titan TV, what's good with it, man? I'll go up, sit up there and go subscribe to my brother Kenny Kane TV. Of that M-Town. Up and coming artist. My nigga about to blow, you hear me? I'd have been dope to see some music with him and Dolph, man. You hear me? I'd have been dope as hell. That'd have been dope as fuck for me to see Kane and Dolph work together, man. You hear me? Yeah, man. Y'all sit up there and go subscribe to my brother Kitty Kane TV over there at YouTube, man. It's in the comment section. Just tap the link, go subscribe to him, check his music out, check his content out. You know what I'm saying? He's a ganged up brother, quite like myself. You know what I'm saying? Put you in the mind frame of real ones like myself and my brother Red Supreme TV1. You know what I'm talking about? And real ones linking up all across YouTube. About to shut this fake ass shit going on down. You need. Got my brother Uncle Diggity in the building. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga OG. You understand me? XL Pro. All y'all out there in the clouds watching Titan TV in the building. What's good, man? You know? All my real brethren out there, rest assured, we ain't going to allow this fuck shit to keep continue. Us real ones going to come and take this shit over, man. And on Wednesday's show, we're going to break down some things. You know, now I normally wouldn't even do something like this, y'all. You hear me? I normally wouldn't even do something like this, but I felt compelled. You feel me? I feel like obligated, so to speak, if you would, right? To speak on this and dissect this and break it down. Not so much as try to like clown or ridicule nobody, but I mean, it's such fuckery that you're going to have to do that in the process, but to actually break down the psyche behind it, the mindset behind it. I've been growing up around these type of guys my whole life. I'm pretty sure my brother Kenny Kane has as well. You feel me? Pretty sure some of y'all have. You know what I mean? And I mean, I got a blazing roast because it's something worth being blazing roasted. You feel me? And this ain't no swagger jacking. This ain't no clout chasing. I'm the fucking clout, man. I keep telling y'all that shit. I'm the fucking clout. You hear me? This is a real nigga dissecting some fake ass shit. You hear me? So that's what we're gonna do on Wednesday. We're gonna dissect and break down this old weak ass, whack ass shit like this. And then next Saturday, I'm gonna expound on the FBI coming after this host. This stuff is getting crazy, y'all. I keep telling y'all gotta box cleverly with your language, man. What have I been telling y'all? Right? You got to box cleverly with your language. They're coming after you. Why do y'all think I spell things in the manner in which I do? And it ain't going to be too long for the unintelligent artificial intelligence picks up on that. But it's still stupid and goofy. So like I said, you can't allow the unintelligent artificial intelligence to outthink you. Because it can't think in the way in which we can. It can't create. It can only mimic, copy, duplicate, manufacture. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Monday, this is what we're going to be discussing, right? Dissecting the ideology of the lame ass hashtag SBE movement, hashtag cornballs. And y'all, I came up with that thumbnail for it. Now, I'm not going to be talking about anybody in particular as far as like YouTube content creators, or should I say non-content creators in specific. But if you thinking whoever you thinking when you see this, then hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. But I'm definitely going to address this whole ideology because it's some fuckery, right? It's fuckery. You can believe that. And it's things that we need to call out and dissect for what it actually is, right? And I know a lot of y'all are so consumed with social engineering that y'all identify yourselves with it, meaning that y'all identify yourselves with the fuckery that is being promulgated, promoted, pervaded through it by fuck niggas. Fuck niggas perping and portraying to be real niggas. Or let me remind that back, real men. Males pretending to be men, right? So we're going to get to it on Wednesday. Thursday, I ain't all the way. I still got work. I got to make sure I got who I want to come on Thursday locked in. She said she'll come on. She didn't say she's going to come on, though. She said she wants to come on. She's willing to come on, but she didn't solidify that she is coming on. So I want to make sure I do that before I make the post for Thursday ladies night. Either way it go, if I don't be able to get her on because she's a busy chick, she got her own business, she got a transportation business. So, you know what I'm saying? She busy. But if she somehow be able to come through, then I'll make the post for it maybe tomorrow or something like that. I'm trying to get in contact. I'm gonna wait till Monday to get in contact with her. But yeah, though, man, we're gonna dissect that. I can't wait for Wednesday. Because I'm gonna sit here and dissect this thing, y'all. I'm gonna prick it apart, then put it back together. You hear me? Because I see right through this shit. This is some old Revenge of the Nerds type shit. This SBE movement is some Revenge of the Nerds type shit. You know what I'm saying? Revenge of the ghetto nerds, if you would. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to get straight to it, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure y'all go subscribe with my brother Kenny Kane TV. You hear me? My bad, y'all. My brother Kenny Kane TV. Y'all go tap in with my brother. You hear me? Make sure y'all go tap in with the homie, man. You did. His link is in the chat. You feel me? Pinned right up there at the top of the screen. You know it. Go up there and go ahead and subscribe to my brother. Go check out his dope fire music he got over there. Telling Stacks with the Facts sent you. You know what I mean? We about to go ahead and get on up out of here, man, because I want to go over here and get over to L's crib for these niggas to eat up all the food and stuff. Nah, I want to go over here and catch this fight, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because I want to watch Tank knock this boy out. Because he been talking shit, too. Like he really got a chance at winning, which he maybe, probably, sort of, kind of do. If he do what I said, maybe he could win. I just don't see him pulling it off. You know what I'm saying? It's Tank's time. He about to knock out. He gonna shut. I think Tank gonna surpass Floyd's. I think he got the ability to do it. He got the ability to go more than 50-0. You feel me? I think. So we're gonna see if Tank can pull it off. Tap in, walk with us. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? You did. We know we going in tomorrow night, part 2. Spiritual Roots of the Beast of Revelation, 2 Beasts of Revelations. Me and my pops going in. Tap in, walk with us. We're gonna leave y'all with some of this fire ass Kenny Kane music. You know I'm talking back. Yeah, man. You already know, man. Real ones, man. Real actual content, man. You feel me? Thought-provoking. You hear me? Real type shit. You know what I'm talking about? Real ones. You know what I'm talking about? Actual real people from the turf, from wherever they from. You feel me? Chopping up game. You know what I'm talking about? You dig me, man? Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my brother Kenny Kane TV. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Like I said, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all right here with me, and I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm talking about? I honor that. I appreciate that. I cherish that. And I don't take it for granted. You understand me? Let's go, y'all. We see y'all tomorrow.
Damn. What up, Squeak Dog? This shit so motherfucking messy. Shit so messy. This shit so motherfucking messy. Shit so messy. Ride down every Presley Boulevard daily, but his house I never visit. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. I see a car like mine, I can't help that shit, man. I instantly start flicking. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. The club live on the inside, but the outside the thickest. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. Fuck with the Tigers way harder than the Grillies. It don't matter if they win it. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. I swear me a fine little Johnny train. I don't drink no lunch and I always gas. I lunch and pee on my way back. I don't need no Benz, I'm Cadillac. I don't want no friends that wanna be paid. On God, ain't none of these niggas straight. I'm catching count on American way. At every market, getting a plate. I don't do no flies and no trade. I'm charging bitches every day. I'm dodging 201 popular. All these niggas do is hate me on some other shit. No love for nigga, no trust for hoes. Saucy like 100 piece of honey sauce. Solid like a mouth full of gold. Play a fly at the city snow blow. And nobody needs nobody, that's for sure. He say he got Anna, then I'm trying to see what's up with it. Nigga, I can't go. I ain't never been no hoe, never nigga. Ride down every Presley Boulevard daily, but his house I never visit. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. I see a car like mine, I can't help that shit, man. I instantly start flicking. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. The club live on the inside, but the outside the thickest. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. Fuck with the Tigers way harder than the Grillies. It don't matter if they win it. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. Gangsta walking shit talking. I be doing my own thing. My own thing. Kicking gang. I be in my own lane. All around the world, but the M is my home. Tiger on my brim. Got the rip when I ain't home. I ain't home. 01 if you want me on the phone. Rock and roll on my block. You can call me Elvis, man. I think I got the cleanest cops flicking all of your lines. I can still put on this song. Don't care if that shit ain't got no name. Yeah. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so Memphis. I know that bitch dig me. I ain't got the X at all. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so Memphis. I know the bitch dig me, I ain't ride down every Presley Boulevard daily, but his house I never visit. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. I see a car like mine, I can't help that shit, man. I instantly start flicking. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. The club live on the inside, but the outside the thickest. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth. Fuck with the Tigers way harder than the Grillies. It don't matter if they win it. That shit so motherfucking myth. That shit so myth.